Welcome to Soul Expression Podcast, the podcast for your soul. With me, I'm whoever you want me to be because I really don't give a shit. But today I got a special guest with me. I got Young World Baby, music artist, producer, rapper, singer, songwriter, shit you name it. You make music too? You do the music too, or
Yeah, I do. I
you
do
just
music.
do
I do
lyrics?
music. I do
Okay,
music.
shit, he
Just
do it all. One stop shopping for you.
do it all.
Yeah. So how you doing today?
I'm doing good. Just just working, trying to make new creativity and all that. So just been on the grind.
I can dig it. So for those that don't know you, but will soon know you, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, y'all know I'm Young World Baby. You know what I'm saying? Rapper, song artist, produce my music, all that. Really original from Orlando, Florida. Born and raised, and you know, just grinding, making music, trying to show them different creativity on different style of music.
There's so what would you consider your style of music to be?
Um, I'm more of like I say like a poet, melody type of vibe. I'm in that area right now, so I can basically see that type of artist.
Okay, okay. So now I remember we for those that don't know, me and him we're cousins. We distant cousins, but we cousins. And a while back, I heard one of his songs, and I enjoyed the fuck out of it. It was riding solo.
It's like I'm all about myself. It's like I don't really need no one else. Hell yeah, girl, it's hard on the field. I'm trying to get through just to pay all my bills. Do you understand how I live, baby? Do you understand how I feel lately? Family kinda hippie, man, it's going crazy. Family kinda hippie, man, it's going crazy. Yeah, people tryna fight each other, don't even fight each other. Family don't even have to fight each other. That's why I really got no friends, baby. I ain't really got no friends lately. Yeah, that's why I'm all by myself. Yeah.
That song is something that everybody can feel because everybody's written solo somewhere or done things on their own.
Yep.
So I enjoyed that song, and like I interviewed you before, but a lot of technical shit happened back then. That was a couple of years ago. So I
Yeah.
know you've evolved and you've been doing some new things since then. So what you got going on?
Well, I got my new album out. It's My Way In, and I'm pushing that right now. Also got a welcome home tour because I had moved to California for a couple of months, and now I'm back. So now I'm doing a welcome home tour for my album.
So where you gonna be doing the tour at?
I don't have the exact dates yet. I'm waiting on a date for Avon Park
Okay,
um in July 4th. I don't know if it's gonna happen yet, but I'm just waiting on that.
oh, it'll happen for you.
And then Tampa should be somewhere around June. I'm waiting for them to hit me back up. Orlando, I'm not sure yet, but I know it's gonna be sometime in July.
Okay, well you
That
definitely
will
have
be
to
it.
let me know when you come to Orlando because
All
I already
right.
told you I want to come check you out whenever I get a chance to. I tried a couple times, but I waited
Yeah.
too late to look up the goddamn directions. Like this shit damn near 2.5 hours away. Like shit, I ain't gonna make it.
Yeah.
But I'm always gonna be here to support you all the time. So what got you into music? What was the
Um,
passion that started pulling it out of you?
Really, I was first I was drawing at first, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try this music thing out and see where it's gonna lead me. I had met a couple fellas back in school. They had their own home studio, so I just went in the booth and made a couple of songs, and then next thing you know, it started up, boost up a whole bunch of buzz and all that in school. So everybody was telling me like, keep going, keep going. I like your music. So
So how long have you been at it?
I've been at it for about 15 plus years. Cause
Okay, so
we've been,
you've been in it.
yeah, me and my friends and stuff. We've been at it like for 15. So yeah, about 15.
So you still working with the same guys you were working with from the start?
No, I branch out and start doing my
Okay.
own thing. I also starting a music group where I'm having other artists too. So I'll have that. I'll be posting some of their music too on my page, or I'll have a group page. Then also we'll have a website so everybody can check out their information and stuff like that too.
Okay, you starting to evolve into something else now from what you started as, which is the whole point of us existing is to evolve. So how's that process going? Because being an artist is completely different from like producing and working with other artists to help them get on. So how do you manage that with yourself?
I started planning that last year because I was like I always want to help other artists and show them the right direction instead of going to other people and they have to pay and all that. You don't have to pay. You can pay your own stuff and get your own music out there and really just push your own self instead of going right behind small record labels that gonna mess you up and all that. Cause that happened to me 3 years ago, and I finally gave them my album. You know what I'm saying? For them to even have. So um, basically, I just tell them uh, the artists that I'm working with now. I tell them like don't go for the big okadoke because they can tell you one thing and the next thing you know you're gonna owe them this and this and this and this, and then you're not gonna see no type of money or none of that. Um, so I give them good advice about small record, small record labels, not no big record labels. So I give them more to them
Like
to
a
make their own
mentor,
music. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
like a
So
mentor
now,
and a guide for those younger
right?
artists.
Yeah. So
Definitely, and that's what they need. Because,
yeah.
like I said, you didn't have that, and you fell into an experience that kind of set you back some years.
Mm-hmm.
So now you had to rebuild a whole new path for yourself,
Yep.
and you don't want you see the talent in those other people. You don't want them to have to suffer and struggle like you did, which is that's a beautiful thing to be able to give back and to do it from a place where you're not expecting them to give you anything back. You just want to do it because you know it's the right thing to do.
Right. Yeah, cause my first album was Blackheart, and that's what with Ron Solo. So I let them have that album.
So that's theirs.
Yeah, that's
So you
theirs.
could get clear of that.
Yeah, so that's theirs.
Okay.
And Ron Solo, I had I just recently just let them give me 50% of that song because of how Apple Music and Spotify and all that. Because the song is so powerful and it's you know what I'm saying, it's that's the more views of that whole album. So they gave me 50% of that song right there. So yeah.
Well, that's good that you're getting something out of the deal, even though it's
Yeah, I'm
not
getting
probably
something
all
out of
you
it.
want. But
Yeah.
again, you learn the lessons that you can carry over that I think are more valuable than the monetary aspect of it, because you can still create great music,
Yeah.
and still have that, even though they getting paid off of it, still essentially you. So
Yeah.
so fuck it. If they getting paid for it, whatever, you still
Yeah, they
getting.
getting paid for it. They getting paid
Yeah,
for it. They
yeah.
getting
But
paid
see
for
that. And now, see, because eventually I want to start doing some music. So now I'm hearing these stories. So now I can learn as well because
it. Yeah.
I have no experience at all, which I'm sure you probably didn't have much when you first started
Yeah,
either. So like that 15 years of experience, that's a lot of knowledge that you carry with you that could benefit people tenfold. More than,
yeah,
you like I said, you probably need to start you a podcast or something and
yeah,
talk
and
about your
yeah,
experience, or just talk about it on the internet in general, because that type of knowledge, there's a lot of people that want to get into that field, but we know how dirty it get.
yeah,
You see the shit on TV and all the time, all the internet. So you know how dirty that shit gets. So like I said, your voice is important. So don't knock those stories and just hold them for your artist, which I know that's what you want to do because
yeah,
that's who you're working with. But there's a lot of people who could still benefit from hearing what you have to say.
yeah. Um, Basically, I'll say, on the songs, to like how you gonna write your songs, and then how you gonna go to the studio and record that song. Cause it's different how you writing it, and then when you go to the studio, it's like, okay, this is what I got to do to, okay, let me step it step by step, and then put it all together. Cause you can talk to your engineer, you can go to any like you can go to any studio and make a song, but it's better having that bond with that engineer. You know what I'm saying? Because once you bond with that engineer, and you explain how you want your sound to be, then you be good for your song. You have your engineer that, you know what I'm saying, that he'll help you, and then boom, you have a song. And sometimes uh sometimes I'll practice before I even go to the studio. Like I'll put on the instrumental, and then I'll rehearse it until when I go to the studio, I only have my phone on me because I remember my lyrics. That's the same thing that I did to Ryan Solo. I ain't look at my phone or did, you know what I'm saying? I just went in the booth. I know exactly wrote the song. I know how I wanted to record it. I just put my phone down and did the song just like that.
See, see,
And
and that goes to practice.
yeah,
Goes
that's
back to
why
practice.
that's mostly, yeah, it's the practice.
All right, sorry folks, we had some technical difficulties, but we back. So you're talking about you stopped doing the videos, recording videos, and just
Yeah,
focusing on the music.
I stopped doing music videos because for like certain songs that I had for the old album, which is Blackheart, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna start just I'm gonna just pick which ones that I want to do to shoot a music video, because my last video was high and low. It was like a live performance, and that's probably what I'm gonna start doing, and then jump on to the music videos for my new
It
album.
makes sense because if you're doing a live performance, you might as well use it for multiple purposes. Hell, it only makes sense to have a couple of different angles and it saves you money. Hell, right? We're back again. So, like I asked you before we had the difficulties, what projects can people check out right now that you have going on?
I have Blackheart, which was the first album I made. my recent album, which is My Way In. I got 10 songs on each album. My Way In is the new one, so you got club vibes, and you also got vibes to where, like, you know what I'm saying, you can listen to called Bump Your Head too. Um, yeah, that's basically it right there. And then I also got some more songs that's coming up, and then I'm working on an album.
So if people want to follow you and check out your social media, what can they follow you at?
Um, you can find me on Instagram, the real Young World Baby, as it's spelled. Also TikTok, the real Young World Baby. You can also find me on Facebook as Young World Baby because I have a music page, and YouTube Young World Baby. So you can find me at anywhere with Young World Baby.
Okay, and before we go, what is Young World Baby? Where did that come from?
Um, I don't know. I had sat in the studio because at first my name was my artist name that I had first was V-Neck Shorty, and reason why I got that name is because I was wearing like all different like types of V-neck shirts back then. So um I had changed because I ain't want to get sued by no company that makes like V-neck shirts and stuff. So I ain't know what to call myself. So I sat in the studio while I was making so I was sitting in the studio. I was also making Ryan Solo, and I just didn't know what to call myself until beat, and I just came up with Young World Baby. So I just started there, and it was funny. Phoenix Shawty.
Okay, look, you was thinking ahead. You knew you was gonna get to the money and somebody to come after you. So you prevented a problem before the
Yeah, man.
problem. Hey, look,
Yep.
thinking on your
And I
toes.
just changed
Thinking.
it.
Yeah, well, it works for you. It works for you.
Yep.
So I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come hang out with me and talk about what you got going on. So before you go, do you have any advice for anyone coming up in regards to their passions about music or just anything in general?
Um, yeah. Keep going, keep grinding, man. Don't never stop. Don't ever quit doing your craft. Keep pushing yourself. Keep doing more content on your music and all that, and you'll get there for sure.
And you have it. Keep grinding. You'll get that. Well, again, I appreciate you joining me, and we definitely have to do this again once you get ready to start touring and getting all your stuff out. We'll definitely have to get up and put it out there for the people to be able to find it and know where you're gonna be at.
All right, for sure.
Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get up with you.